Oi. Okay. For my first video in a long time, I decided to make my comeback by climbing this mini boulder and perch precariously on the top. It's not as, in the video it doesn't look as tippy, but let me assure you, I could fall backwards at any time. I just feel like I really want to be outside, and before it rains, here we are. Let's just get right to it, guys. My great YouTube experiment stalled, if you couldn't tell, because I've got a lot going on in the divorce world, which is kind of the divorce world slash, well, I guess it's everything has snowballed since then. And the last month or so, and leading up to it, has been just a whirlwind. Nothing has slowed down, unfortunately. I have moved. I would say start a new job, but no, I am in between jobs. So, and actually at this very, very moment, I have got nothing. I've got a lot of interviews, whatnots. Anyway, I'm here on my new property and just thought we would do a check-in, see where everybody's at. And not only a check-in, but a call to action if it were. I'm looking for just everyone is going through what I'm going through, which is midlife, divorced women, and all that goes along with that, which is generally, if you've got kids, they are adults or almost adults. If you're like me, you also have a grandchild in the mix who is now 7 months old. And I am looking to round up people going through the same thing. This is going to be our fan club, a place where we can share horror stories of divorce. I don't want to brag, but mine's pretty good. And it's not a competition, but I would win. I'd be right up there, top 3. But who knows, like, I'm gonna try not to fall here. Like, you got a crazy horror story, let's swap some details and see who's got it worse. Because the only way through it is humor, and other people who can just take the load off by sharing what's happening with them, all that jazz. So guys, and also, like, how can we support each other? How can we give each other advice in any realm of this post-divorce, or if you're still in it, going through it, which mine is officially over was officially over as of March. But like, official but not official, yes, I was divorced, but I did not have, like, we have a house that have yet to sell. I believe it's actually going on the market tomorrow, which means I don't have, like, the sale of the home and have that kind of funds available to me. I only also recently, but I still haven't got it, a 401k that was having trouble being split for more crazy reasons, has finally been pre-approved, approved, and it's now, I don't know, it takes forever to shuffle money around, and it's going to go into some sort of account of mine. So nothing feels official because of the house at this point. Anyway, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel on that because, like I said, tomorrow I think it will be listed. As a side note, simultaneously can't wait to see the photos of my house that my ex and his fiance have been living in for the past 2 years and have been redecorating with her aesthetic. But at the same time, it feels a little sickening. I had a friend, it was really funny because if you know this whole story, it's quite the saga. He is not, let's just say he did not retain any friends out of this during this process, but a friend of mine was like, ooh, can I go to the open house? And I was like, oh, that's funny. Can I go to the open house? Can I go back into my house that they don't want me anywhere near? They would never know because they wouldn't be there. That would just be actually funny. Anyway, all that to say, I thought jumping back on my YouTube experiment bandwagon that at least for now, I just got to see how this unfolds. So if we start building this channel with stories, with sharing, it will start to shape up like what we want to do with it, what I want to do with it, how I can help people, how people can help each other, aside from just sharing our stories, which in and of itself is valuable. Because I do have one friend currently going through a divorce. This just happened to her at the beginning of the year. I only met with her like a few weeks ago and got her story, but we're not chatting on a day-to-day basis. I think she's still processing stuff and she's not much of a online like texting chatter person. If we're in real life together, she does, but we're often not in real life together because we live too far apart. So anyway, another friend who gives me a lot of divorce advice went through this like ages ago, like at least, I don't know, 12 years ago or so. So she's not currently in it. So I actually don't know. And I guess there's my boyfriend. He was divorced. We've been together a year and a half, 3.5 years ago. And, you know, he has lots of advice and stuff too, but he is the man and he didn't lose his house. And so it's a little different. It's still valuable, but I need my women tribe and specifically midlife, just because there's extra different things that we're going through. We don't have small kids. We're not juggling or fighting over custody and visitation and kids going back and forth. Like none of that. I mean, if you are, that's fine. You can share with those other people. We can all talk about it, help support each other. But we can talk about any aspect under the sun here. I'm trying to make this as easy as possible, not doing a lot of editing, trying not to have any blank spaces on this film, so I don't have to cut out ums and ahs and stops and starts. So sorry if this is a little bit rambly stream of thoughts, because I will get better as we keep doing it. And since it's been the first day in a long time, that is bound to happen. But let me know, guys, who is out there? Who is going through it? just to jump on another aspect of this, I just got news of my ex is moving out of the country after the house sells. I maybe guessed at this, and it's I'm not sure if I should say the place or not. It is US owned, but it's not touching the US. So, and it's not Hawaii. It's a little more next level out there, but owned by the US. So, anyway, he is doing that, and that's giving me a little bit of a scare that, because I just don't trust him, that he might be trying to do something shady. And even though we've hammered out every detail of this divorce for the past 2 years, down to my alimony for the next 7 years, that he's going to try to like weasel out of that. And I just got that news yesterday. So that is more talks with the lawyer, which is more money, which I don't have. Like I said, my story is a bit of a horror story. I would love somebody else to take first place in that. Not to say that I want other people's situation to be worse than mine, but if you are out there, we could at least tie and, bond over that. So I wish I knew how long this video was going and whether I should wrap it up or not. But anyway, I don't even know. Do you guys, this rock, man, it's not great on the behind. now that I've been sitting here for however long. I can't do this. If I sit cross-legged, I will tumble forward. Trying to drink my tea, but it was a little too hot. I brewed, I don't know, this was such a bad idea. I brewed one more, it's called high calf tea at like just before noon. That was not smart of me, but felt the need to hold something and drink something while I'm talking. However, I can't drink and talk at the same time, so oh well. Anyway, guys, I'm here for you. We can be here for each other. Let's talk midlife divorce fan club. All right, you want to see me get down from this rock now? And oh, by the way, there's berries. I just stepped through berries, which have stained my white shoes, which are turning less white. Bright pink. Yeah, and I see them now. I see it. I don't know what kind of berry this is, but this has stained my shoes.